In the studio now with Laura Nativo, professional pet trainer and owner of the Nativo Pet Company. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This?
This is my best friend, Penelope Superfly.
Hello, Penelope Superfly.
P, can I get a high five? She says no. I want to go say hi to Michelle.
She likes me. Okay, so people want to know, Laura, can their dog or cat have COVID-19 and can they pass the virus on to humans?
I think that is a question on every pet parent's mind. So the Centers for Disease Control and the World Health Organization have both stated there's no evidence of any pets in the United States either contracting the coronavirus or spreading this particular strain.
Good to know. Okay, any precautions that we need to be taking around our pets at this time?
Well, obviously, health, safety, and hygiene are so important. We all want to protect our immunity. So I think it's good to practice just regular health sanitation habits. If you're going for a walk, I take a bottle of hand sanitizer. You can use a doggy's poop bag if you're pressing the little crosswalk, since we are sanctioned to go for walks with our dogs. And then when you come in from your walk, I think it's really nice to just clean your dog's paws. At this stage, I feel we all have to work together as a community, and the more we can do to keep ourselves healthy and clean and safe, we should also be doing the same for our pets.
So humans are social distancing. Should pets be social distancing?
Another good question. You know, it's really hard because our pets are so social, but at this point, there's no evidence of if the coronavirus can live on a dog's fur or how long. At the same time, our pets have other pieces of equipment on them. They have collars, sometimes they're wearing a harness or a leash. So I think it's safe to say that as long as we're social distancing from people, we should also social distance from any pets from outside of our family. So if you're going for a walk, I would recommend keeping your dog at a safe distance. And it's a good time to practice training and just focus on the relationship you have with your dog so that they're not out and, you know, possibly getting into any type of physical contact with another dog or person.
Okay, and just for emphasis, how should we be acting around other people's pets at this time?
Well, so I think it's the same thing. I think now it's so hard. You see a little girl like Penelope, you just want to kiss her face and get all snuggly.
I'm dying here.
It's really, really challenging. I think, again, we need to all work together as a community. For now, socially distance yourself from other people's pets, especially if there's someone in your home who may be older or immune compromised. It's really important that we take every safety precaution. That said, if you have neighbors across the street, maybe they're elderly, why not take your dog out, do some tricks in the front yard? We can still enjoy our other neighbors' pets, but let's do it from a distance.
Okay, and if we are staying indoors more, is there something we can do with our pets to keep them happy and healthy?
Yes, at this time, it is so crucial that we all practice self-care, not just for ourselves, but for our pets. Just like we're inside and parents are homeschooling and trying to balance that with working from home, our pets are excited to have us, but there's also a lot of stress that sometimes they absorb. So it's really important that we find ways to mentally satisfy them. And I'm going to show you guys a few mental enrichment games that are really simple that you can do with anything around the home.
Okay, excited to see that. We'll do that after the break.
COVID-19 is a respiratory disease like influenza. There is currently no vaccine for it, so the best way to protect yourself and your family is to avoid exposure. That means do what you do every cold and flu season. Wash your hands regularly with soap for at least 20 seconds, 7 to 10 times a day, especially when preparing food, before eating, after going to the bathroom, and after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. If soap and water are not readily available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Social distancing. Stay away from people who are sick. Health experts recommend about 6 feet. Cover your mouth and nose when you sneeze, but don't use your hands. Use a tissue and throw it away immediately, or use the inside of a bent elbow. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces using a regular household cleaning spray or a wipe. If you're not sick, you don't need a face mask. Because there is no way to predict the spread of COVID-19, you're encouraged to prepare for widespread disruptions in supplies or the need to home quarantine. The U.S. Health and Human Services Department recommends you store a 2-week supply of drinking water, non-perishable food, and essential medications, along with over-the-counter medications like pain relievers and cold medicine. Other items to think about: infant formula, diapers, and pet food. Prepare a childcare plan if a caregiver gets sick or if there's a school closure, and keep up to date on the latest COVID-19 developments. Finally, it is normal to feel sad, stressed, confused, scared, or even angry during a crisis. Talking to people you trust can help. If you must stay home, maintain a healthy lifestyle, including a proper diet, sleep, exercise, and stay in contact with family and friends by phone and email. In the County News Center, I'm Anita Lightfoot.
Back now with Laura Nativo, professional pet trainer, and her dog Penelope. And Laura, you're going to show us a quick and easy indoor activity that you can do with your pets.
I am. So right now we're spending a lot more time at home, inside. Some people don't have yards where they can play, so it's really important that we find ways to give our pets, both dogs and cats, physical and mental enrichment inside. So we're doing a lot of ordering on Amazon, right, from delivery services. So we have one of the first games is just simply you can take your pet's meal and you can hide it. If you want to hide a little num-num in that box,
A little num-num.
you can hide your treats all throughout the house. You can do this with treats or with your pet's actual meal. And we start out, I'll show Penelope, ready? Find it. Oh, she's gonna go to the toilet paper. Go find the boxes.
Yay.
She's like, oh, there you go. Yummy.
She knows exactly where to go.
She knows exactly where to go.
She knows
She's like,
exactly
there's
where to
a stash here.
go.
Pete, go to,
I
Pete, go to
feel a
this
little
one.
lonely.
Pete, go
I'll
over
give you a
Michelle.
big hint.
Ready? Go over there.
Big hint.
Go over there. Go find this. Pete, ready? There it is. There it is. Go. There you go.
Good job, Penelope.
Good job, Pete.
Yay.
And so I like how you actually flip that one. When you play this game, you want to start out by having the boxes, making it really easy for the pet to be successful. You can have them upright like I have with these boxes, but then as your dog or cat gets better at it, you can flip them upside down. You can start hiding them like under a blanket throughout your house. The one thing that I'll say, it's very important to monitor your pet whenever you're doing enrichment activities, especially if this is new. You want to make sure that they're actually just eating their food and not destroying the cardboard. So this is a game that may or may not be right for everyone.
So Laura, what if we don't have Amazon boxes?
So I think right now it's important that we get creative. We're all spending a lot of time at home, and I really like upcycling. Now there are snuffle mats and different enrichment toys you can buy online, but if we don't want to spend money, you know, the economy, we all have toilet paper, hopefully, and please don't hoard the toilet paper. But whatever you've been using sparingly, you can actually take, I'll give you one, and I'll give you some little num-nums put in. So you can basically take your pet's food or treat, put it in, and you're just gonna kind of make it like those little New Year's Eve, like those little British like popper toys.
Got it.
And you kind of go like that and crunch the edges.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I dropped one.
One got
like, I
loose.
love that. And so now you can take your toilet paper rolls, and it's the same thing if you want to start like scattering them. This is a little bit more challenging than the box game, but this is the kind of thing where, you know, she's going to have to sit and work at it. And so this is a nice activity. If you're trying to get work done, you're trying to teach your kids, everyone's homeschooling their children right now, it's a really nice game that's going to keep your pet busy, keep them mentally satisfied. And people don't realize that mental enrichment actually tires your dog out. So if your dog is used to going to a dog park or taking hikes now that the hiking trails are closed, it's really good. Like she's gonna sit here and it's gonna take her a long time to get out just one piece.
And Penelope is gonna have a real good nap afterward.
She will. It's going to make peace for the entire family.
So Laura, where can people go to get more information about pets?
Thank you. So I have a website, nativopet.com, and if you go there, I've actually been hosting Facebook Lives with free education. I'm trying to help people keep their animals safe and sane during this unprecedented time. And so I have a whole bunch of suggestions for other enrichment and games that you can play around the house to keep your pets feeling good.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. And don't forget to check out elsegundo.org for all the latest and accurate information on COVID-19.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.